So here we have another older book. It's Peter and Patsy in Fairyland. You can tell it's quite a bit older, not just because of the condition, although that's a real strong hint here, but it retailed for 25 cents. So this was by MARIE BURR LaCLAVE, illustrations by RUTH. Children are riding on a butterfly, it looks like. This looks like a grand adventure. All right. Peter and Patsy in Fairyland by MARIE BURR LaCLAVE, illustrations by RUTH. Oh, I love the accents here with the flowers on the tree. And look, there's a little fairy person. And there they are, seeing castle in the sky. This book was published in 1946 by the P&P Publishing Company. So it says, this book belongs to, and it's got a little grumpy fella on. Maybe he's not grumpy, but he's definitely giving us a glance on a mushroom. The daytime was over in Sunny Ridge, and lights burned in the house beyond the bridge. Ooh, you see here's a bridge, a house, and a big great tree. And way upstairs, when their prayers had been said, two small, red-headed twins hopped into bed. You see, some people, maybe you, maybe not you, say prayers before they go to bed. Peter and Patsy were ready for sleep, but their bedtime story would never keep. What great long eyelashes they have and full lips. It's a nice little art style. As the curtains blew and the moonlight shone in, Mother sat ready, her tale to begin. Look, it says fairy tales. Once upon a time and long, long ago. But then I am sure all the rest you know. So she's reading them a story. A bit of dust there. Look at this. It's got fairy queens. Mother read on for a long time, it seemed, till the words she spoke were what they dreamed. Little elves and a fairy queen and a castle in the clouds. Two red-headed children walk hand in hand right into a glorious fairyland. The streets are all paved with yellow cornbread, yum yum, and a tiny goblin stands on his head. You know, like I was just like, what's up, guys? Peter, says Patsy, how strange it all seems. Look at the houses. They're chocolate creams. So it's a little like chocolate bonbons with creams inside. So they're candy houses. Peter reaches out and touches a tree, and it winks at him as plain as can be. Oh, magic, magic is just everywhere, but never a sound on the warm, still air. I like how he's like, what's up? Don't be touching me. Mer, mer, mer. Then suddenly, much to the twins' surprise, a little green elf stands before their eyes. Please help me, he says. We're in such trouble. And from his pipe he blows a big bubble. Boop. I love their little stripy outfits. Oh, yes, yes, we will, Peter then replies. But the little green elf just cries and cries. Well, that's quite a big hanky he's got. It's our princess, he says between his tears. She has been locked away in the castle for years. Oh no. What shall they do? This story could go on for a bit. Look at that. Okay. She's just as unhappy as she can be, and you are the ones who can set her free. She can go once she's touched by someone's hand who comes a long way from another land. Oh, okay, so we just need a handhold. So she's looking for a little bit of skinship. Rivers and mountains and streams must be crossed. If you're not careful, you're apt to get lost. We're not afraid, the twins answer. So please, Mr. Elf, won't you show us? Did he'll show them? I think he will. Let's see. Oops. He wipes his eyes, then blows his nose, that's the correct order. You never want a tissue on your nose and then your eyes. It's eyes and then nose, because your eyes are basically cleaner than your nose. But nose is always the last thing on your face you wipe. My dear friends, he says, this is how it goes. You walk and walk till you come to a brook. Then you peer down in and take a good look. Oh, so you're looking to the brook. Okay. If the water is clear, you go ahead. But if it is cloudy, take heed instead. Now take a small pebble and drop it in, and from then on your journey will begin. All right, little elf fella. I can't tell. Yeah, no, he's definitely wearing clothes, because I couldn't tell quite if he's wearing clothes, but you can see he's got a little belt buckle. So he's definitely got a whole outfit on. I'm just an elf and can say no more, but a dangerous trip you have in store. Go along now, take as long as you choose. I must run into town and spread the news. Oh, yep, there's someone who could possibly free their princess. Huzzah! In a flash, the elf is gone out of sight, and they cannot see him, try as they might. With never a fear of what lies ahead, they set off with joy in their hearts instead. Well, look at that long path. Does look fun. They're just like, oh, great adventure, let's go. The weeds and the bushes are getting tall, and there is a rock candy wall. Oh, that actually sounds kind of painful, because rock candy is pretty. That can be sharp. Peter leaps over with one great big jump, but Patsy trips and goes down with a bump. Oh, poor Patsy. What a pretty flower she's next to, though. Oh. Then all of a sudden there looms up ahead a beautiful forest of gingerbread. It is much too dense for us to go through. Whatever shall we do? It does look pretty dense. Is it time to start eating? Let's see. Oh, okay. Let's figure it out. They turn to the north, south, east, and west, but do not know which road would be best. So north, south, east, west. Then suddenly down flies a butterfly and tells them she wishes her wings they'd try. Oh, she's going to come help them. Thank you, butterfly. So each one sits down on a spotted wing, and up in the air they go, zing, 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 as fast if they were pieces of fluff. Upward she flies till they've gone far enough. I love the clouds. You know, clouds are very damp. So on a foggy day, you're in a cloud. And before they know it, the twins have found that their feet are once again on the ground. The butterfly, just like the elf, has gone. Now their way is clear, so they hurry on. I love the kind of menacing trees that's leaning in almost. What brave children. Then all at once they both take a good look, for there, like the elf had said, is the brook. They tiptoe over and trip on a shell, but when they look, it is clear as a bell. Ding! They pick up a pebble and so pebble's a small rock, and toss it in, and before their eyes, magic does begin. The water turns as deep blue as the skies, and out of the ripples a fairy flies. She is dressed in pink, has long yellow hair. She is sweet and small, and so very fair. So she must look like the good witch of the, is it the north from Wizard of Oz? She's got kind of a sparkly ball gown going on with little stars. You dear, dear children, they hear her exclaim, I'm happy to see you. Wendy's my name. Oh. This will help you cross the mountain beyond. Then she hands Patsy a magic wand. Now, if you ever don't know what to do, just wave it, and then it will see you through. Ooh. That's a tiny little wand, which is fair, because the fairy is quite tiny, isn't she? She's the size of like a doll. Oh, thank you, kind fairy, the twins reply. We may not free her, but we'll surely try. Hurry along now, for it's getting dark. There'll be no light to guide you, not a spark. Oh, they better hurry on. Dark outside is scary. Especially back in the day, and in these places, they don't have what's called light pollution, where there's just light kind of everywhere somewhere. She claps her hands, then flies away before anything more the twins can say. I love her eyes. Oh, and she's even got kind of a painted nail. I think it's interesting her eyelashes are different styles than children's. Patsy holds in her hand the magic key that will set the princess forever free. I guess the wand is akin to a key in this case. She holds it tight and they run hand in hand as the sun sinks low over Fairyland. Again, there's kind of the trees are kind of leaning here and there. The mountain is so tall and dark and high that it seems to reach the top of the sky. We never can climb it. What shall we do? We must use the wand as she told us to. Patsy waves the wand around in the air. And when they look, there is no mountain there. They got rid of a whole mountain. She devastated an ecosystem. Oh my goodness. Well, it's all pretend, so it's okay. Just the great castle, lo and behold, everything turns out as they have been told. They shout, "Here we are," and run through the hall, in hopes that the princess will hear them call, "Here we are." That's kind of neat. I love the castle, the trees. Feels a little bit like Sleeping Beauty. "I'm here, in here," cries a tiny voice, and they know that the elf can soon rejoice. They turn the handle and fling the door wide, and there stands the fairy princess inside. She hugs them, kisses them, cries tears of joy. "You wonderful, wonderful girl and boy." Suddenly Peter and Patsy awoke. The room seemed to be in a cloud of smoke. Oh my. Hopefully good smoke. There was no beautiful fairyland here, just Mother asleep in the rocking chair. Oh, no beautiful there and then chair. Okay. There's the castle. Let's see, does Mother and the fairy princess look alike? Maybe a little bit. Just in so much as all of the people look alike. There's the castle. Oh, and there's the little elf again. So good books for children. P&P books. Well, I hope you enjoyed the story. Thank you so much for listening, and you have a great day.